was gonna go to the liquor store. Girl, go to that appointment.
There is just something about you that I need to know. Look across the room right at you. Come get to know me better.
Clock is ticking, time for the weekend. Work is coming to an end. I got my eyes wide open, savoring.
What is up, my beautiful people, and welcome to another video with your girl, your fave, your friend, your bestie. I hope you guys are having a great day today. My day just kind of starting. I just finished editing and uploading a video, and I'm excited for you guys to see it. I was excited while I was filming it, so stay tuned for that video. Again, I would like to thank you for your support, and if you have made it this far and you are not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe to join the fam, and also give me a big thumbs up. Also, you guys, please do not be afraid to interact, okay? Like, I love interactions, so comment, please, okay? I want you guys to feel welcome here. This is a judgment-free zone. I do plan to do videos where I sit and have conversations. I would like to have people come on and chat with me. I don't know when that's gonna start, but that is something that I would like to do here. And like I said, this is a judgment-free zone. We listen and we don't judge, for sure, because everyone has been through something in life, and I just feel like I have gotten to the point to where I understand that everyone is going to have an opinion and everyone is entitled to their own opinion, but that doesn't mean it just is what it is at the end of the day. As you guys can see from the title, today this is going to be a short, hopefully short, because y'all know how I get. I start yapping and going off track and just blah blah blah. But this is going to be a video today, a story time of how I found out that I was pregnant, and I just think it's so funny. Okay, so I think it was February. I called my primary and I made an appointment because it was time for me to get an annual. I feel that getting an annual, getting tested, whether it be STD, herpes, chlamydia, gonorrhea, all of the above, I feel like that should be a norm to do. I don't really understand why people frown upon getting tested and making sure that you're clean. I stand by it 100%. Like, I feel like that is something that should be a priority, especially if you're sexually active. Yeah, go get tested. There's nothing wrong with it. Go get tested. But anyways, so I made an appointment to get an annual checkup, and it was scheduled for a month later, which would be March. So it was the day before my appointment, and I was just feeling, it was one of those days to where it was like, you know what, I'm not having it. Like, I don't feel like it. I don't want to. So in my mind, I was like, you know what, I'm not even going to go to my appointment because I just felt like it was going to linger on to the next day. And it did. And I was just like, you know what, I don't want to go. I'm not going to go. I'm going to call them and I'm going to cancel because I don't feel like it. I don't want to. I'm just going to push it off. So the next day, it was a Tuesday, March 4th. And it was like probably a 15 minutes, maybe. No, it wasn't 15. It was probably like 30 minutes before my appointment. And I'm feeling how I'm feeling. So I was about to pick up the phone and call them and reschedule. But something was just like, girl, go to that appointment. So I pulled myself together, got dressed, got to my appointment, got checked in. And I'm sitting there and I'm just like, I really do not want to be here. But something was just like, stay. You're going to want to stay. So I stayed, and then I got called to the back. And the nurse, she's asking me all these questions, how they always do, as far as she checked my weight, checked my height, and my appointment was also supposed to be for blood pressure because lately my blood pressure has been high. This was even before I found out that I was pregnant. I don't know why. I mean, I have an idea of why. I know I don't eat how I'm supposed to eat. And also with my height, I need to start exercising. So I feel that I'm just like overweight. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I was supposed to go for blood pressure also along with the annual. So she was checking my blood pressure, and of course it was high. And so she was like, "Have you been taking your blood pressure medicine that we prescribed you?" And I was like, no, because I don't like the way that it was making me feel. Like, that blood pressure medicine was like giving me a hard time. My head was hurting. I just felt so drowsy. Like, it wasn't working. I was like, well, I might as well not even take it because I don't like the way it's making me feel. So I stopped taking it. And I was explaining it to her. And when I say this lady had me cracking up the entire time, like, it just felt like I'd known her, like, personally. She was just making me laugh the entire time. But she ended up asking me when was my last menstrual. So I told her, and she was like, "Do we need to do a pregnancy test?" And I was like, "No, because I'm only technically probably like a day late. So no, I mean, like, that happens sometimes." And she was like, "No, I ain't gonna take your word. Let me just get some urine, and you're gonna, yeah, we're gonna get the test for you." So I was like, okay. Here's the thing that got me. Okay, so I went and did the urine sample in the bathroom, and then I came back, gave her the pee, and she took it to the lab, came back. She didn't say nothing about nothing. So I'm just sitting there thinking like, oh, okay, well, it's a negative like I thought, and everything was fine. This lady didn't say nothing to me. She just continued to write on her little sticky note all the notes. Ain't say nothing to me about nothing. So she's finally like, okay, well, we have a room available, so you can go in there and the doctor will be in to see you. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go in there, I'm on my phone playing a game. It's probably like 30 minutes after. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm really finna go because I'm tired of sitting here. I'm getting hungry and I'm ready to go. So as soon as I was getting up, my doctor came in and she was like, hey, how are you? All the little greetings or whatever. And I'm like, oh, I'm good. Everything is fine. And then she was like, so you know why we here, right? And I was like, well, yeah, I made an appointment to get an annual checkup and also to talk about my blood pressure. And then she was just looking at me. So I'm like, but what hold on. What are you talking about? And she was like, well, you tested positive for pregnancy. And I was like, oh, I, I beg your finest pardon. So, I'm sorry. Come again. Say what now? She was like, well, from your reaction, I mean, we can like get a blood sample to confirm that you're pregnant. And I was like, yeah, we may need to do that. Now, thing is, I knew what I was doing. I knew what we were doing, but it just wasn't registering to me. Like, you probably finna get pregnant. Like we done did a few things a couple of times and nothing. But then this time it was like, you're testing positive for pregnancy. There's no way, ma'am. Let's get the blood test going. Let's do what we got to do because th- there's no way. I mean, it is a way, but what? So I had to go in the lab and get blood drawn. And of course, it was another waiting game because you got to wait so many days to get the results. So, what the heck? So, I did that and I was walking out to leave my appointment, and the nurse who told me to do the urine sample, I was holding my head down and just smiling, and she was like, "No, hold your head up." And I was like, okay. And she was like, "Yeah, that's better." What the freak? I enjoy being in nature, but I be getting freaked out. Like, there are lizards up there running around when I'm trying to record. Like, I'm sick of it. But anywho, so when I left the appointment, y'all, I went right to the dollar store and I got 4 pregnancy tests and a pack of cups because we got to get to the bottom of this, because my doctor did tell me it could have been a false positive, and I'm like, you know what? I want to make sure. Like, I want to make sure. So I went and got 4 pregnancy tests and a pack of cups, and I found somewhere to park. I didn't even leave the city that I was in. I found somewhere to park, made sure I had some napkins and some wipes, and I in the cup, and I stuck that little stick in there, and I held it there for a few minutes, and I took it out and I sat there and waited patiently. When them 2 lines popped up on there, I said, "What?" I just I just could not believe it. I just could not believe it. Um, my boyfriend was on the phone with me. Like, after I left the appointment, I told him like what was going on, and he was in as much disbelief as I was. Sir, this test says positive. It says positive. So on FaceTime, I showed him, and I'm like, okay, let me do another one. So I did the other 2, and I kept one for home because I'm like, I'm gonna need to wait till the next day to make sure. So I did the other 2, all came back positive. I waited the next day, and it was positive. So at this point, I just accepted it, and I'm like, okay, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. And yeah, that's the story. And I'm still kind of in disbelief just a little bit. I did go to my first doctor visit, but you guys won't see that video until next week. So make sure you guys stay tuned, because it is very interesting of what the lady was saying to me, because I just could not believe it. But I'm going to continue this journey, and I just want you guys to continue to stick with me, continue to tune in. And yeah, you guys, that's my story. That is my story. And you want to know what's also funny? The way I was feeling, that had me to where it's like, okay, I don't want to go to my appointment. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm tired. As soon as I was going to leave my appointment, as soon as I got back to the area of which I live, I was going to go to the liquor store and buy either some wine or some vodka, and I was going to make me a little drinky drink. But God had other plans. God said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, you're not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. It's just so funny to me. I have to laugh it off because I'm just still like, what? What? Also, if you are a mommy to be, or you're already a mom, let me know in the comments of what kind of drinks do you guys like to drink on. Non-alcoholic, I mean like drinks as far as apple juice mixed with pineapple juice, or something of that nature, let me know in the comments so I can try it, because I'm trying to expand my drinks. This is ginger honey lemonade and apple juice. I tried it the other night. I tried the lemonade by itself. It was a no for me. So I had to mix some apple juice in it, and then when I did that, I'm like, okay, I can do this. So that's what I'm drinking now. I still taste that little from the lemonade. It is cold out here. But yeah, I still taste that from the lemonade. I don't think I put enough apple juice this time, but it's not too bad. I'm gonna continue to drink it. But yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure that you guys subscribe. Make sure that you guys give me a big thumbs up. Also, please interact by commenting and let me know what you guys think. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Always remember to keep God first, keep your head held high, and stay positive. Until next time, guys. Peace.